Hello, friends. My name is Akshay Seth, and I'm a sales growth specialist. Today, the topic that I'm going to cover in my 23rd video is how to identify sales opportunities during COVID-19. And in this video, I'm going to cover exact 6 steps. How many steps? 6 steps. So here it goes. Step number 1 is that you need to identify your customer. Uh, since this video is targeted towards people who are either sales leaders, sales enthusiasts, or entrepreneurs, if you already understand what identifying a customer means, that's fine. In case if you do not understand, read more about it, Google customer profile, identify how's your customer looking like, what's the demographic, what's his educational qualification, what's her experience, and identify what is the problem that you're solving, what's the need of this customer. The more sharper understanding you have of your customer, the easier it would be for identifying the customer. Step number 2 is search your current client list. Uh, there are times when we are searching all over the world, but in our current client list, that's where the gold mine is. Have you ever heard of a concept called Pareto principle? If you have not heard, Google about it, read about it. If you are familiar with that, identify from your current customer list which are the 20% of your customers who are representing 80% of your revenue. And what you have to do is you have to identify more customers like your best customers, premium customers, A-class customers, whatever category that you want to call them in. And you have to identify more customers like these. Step number 3 is what's your strategy for future? These are volatile times, these are uncertain times, and lot of things are changing around us. The way people are selling, the way people are contacting each other. From your previous step of after identifying your current client list, also identify who will be your future customers and start working towards that, maybe as a separate project, form a project team, and start identifying what are the steps that you can take once you stabilize your current client list and follow the previous step that I've just shared with you. Step number 4 is that we need to be aware about what's happening in and around us. In what direction our customers are moving, in what direction our market is moving, and if you want to change the way you sell. There are times when I know of a lot of customers, lot of clients who have yet not thought about whether online opportunities they can utilize. And that's why you will find in many organizations that I serve, there is still not proper budgeting, proper strategy has been done for utilizing our online strategy. May not be relevant for everyone, but this is just one example that if the times are changing, are we adapting as per the needs of the customer? Step number 5 is what is your strategy for expansion? You may be operating out of a sector in a particular city. You may be operating in a city. You may be operating in multiple city within state. You may be operating within multiple states. You may be operating in some parts of the country. You may be operating globally. The task here is what's your strategy of expansion? Who else could we serve? The products, our products or services where it has not reached. If you look at this picture of this map, pinpoint where we can reach in the coming year, in the coming month, in the coming quarter. Step number 6 is you need to answer 2 questions. Number one, why does the customer buy from you or from your company? And why do they buy only from you? Why is your product better than competitors? Because if you are able to understand the competing market and also how to position yourself ahead of the competition, you will be able to grow your business multiple times. Here we come at the end of 6 steps. I'm summarizing once again. Steps are identifying your customer, search your current client list, strategy for future, be aware of changing times, strategy for expansion, and competition. These are 6 steps with the help of which you can grow your business. What I would request all of you to do is number one, see out of these 6 lists what you are already doing. Continue doing that. If there is something that you are not doing, start doing that. And in case if you want to dive deep into each of these steps, start diving deep, take the help of experts, and do it perfectly. Wish you guys all the best. If you like this video, I would request you to share with people who may get benefited, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel.